Let Christmas come for everyone, for every daughter and every son. So let it flow and let it snow, and when it's over, just let it go. I almost spent Christmas in England one year. We were been over there for a couple of months touring, and it was the coldest winter in 50 years. Snow was everywhere, and we knew we had to go home in a day, so we all went shopping, Christmas shopping in England. They took us to Harrods, the biggest store in the world. It's like 25 Macy's all put together. And I bought me a real nice ice hockey game for my kid, Rye. Actually, it was more for me because I liked that game a lot. It's a beautiful ice hockey game, and I went down to the gift wrapping section and I had it gift wrapped, you know, because being an American male, I can't gift wrap anything. I had it all taped up and tied up and wrapped up and strapped up and gift wrapped. It was a thing of beauty. The next day we went down to the airport and suddenly the entire country went on strike. We were stuck in the airport for about 3 days, couldn't get a flight out, you know. Everybody was on strike. The food handlers were on strike. The baggage handlers were on strike. Airlines were on strike. Cabs were on strike. Garbage men were on strike. The only thing was not on strike was the bar. Of course, over there they call them pubs. So we sat in the bar in the airport for 3 days and 3 nights. We survived by drinking warm brown beer and eating our carry-on luggage. It made a lovely jerky. And finally the strike ended and it was time to board the plane, and we had to go through security, get down to the gate. And I had my hockey game with me because it was gift wrapped. And I was carrying it on. I didn't want to get it crushed in the luggage, you know. And Steve Levine, who was our road manager, was up ahead, and all the band members were up ahead, and for some reason I was the last guy going through security. And, well, you know how it is. They took a look at me. They took a look at that big package that I had, and they said, "Would you come with us, sir? Would you please come with us, sir?" So they took me in a back room, and yeah, they searched me all over, and they took my beautiful ice hockey game that was taped up and tied up and wrapped up and strapped up, and they untied it and untaped it, unwrapped it and unstrapped it. And when they were finally convinced it was nothing but a child's game, they gave me all the loose wrapping paper. And they said, "Okay, you can go, sir." Well, by now the plane was almost getting ready to leave, and I had to run through the airport, sprinting through. Time was ticking away, and I might not have never, ever, ever have gotten home if it wasn't for the heroic exploits of Steve Levine, my road manager. Because, see, what you did was when Steve realized that I wasn't going to make it, he clutched his chest. He started going, and he fell to the floor, flapping like a flounder, halfway on the plane and halfway in the jetway, in a prone position, going, Nobody was afraid to touch him. Everybody stood around going, "Oh my God, he's having a heart attack. This man is dying right here." But they didn't move him, and he laid there halfway on the plane and halfway in the jetway, and I was running down the jetway, and if it hadn't been for that extra couple of minutes that Steve created, I never would have made that plane. Might still be in England today. And I ran up to Steve, and he was laying there half on the plane and half in the jetway, and I took 2 Tic Tacs out of my pocket, and I said, "Stand back, everybody! I'm this man's physician. I have his medication." So I slipped the 2 Tic Tacs in his mouth and massaged his throat so he swallowed them down, and then suddenly stopped shaking. The convulsions stopped. He looked up at me and he goes, "I think I can make it now. I feel so much better." And I helped him to his feet, and together we got on that plane and we flew back to the US of A, which only goes to prove the moral of our song. If you get to it and you cannot do it, then fake it, and all things are possible. Let Christmas come for everyone, for every daughter and every son. So let it flow and let it snow. And when it's over, just let it go.